And so why don't you share with people what the title of your chapter is and what caused you to come up with that title?
A Minor Setback, a lesson in hope, strength, and resilience. I picked that title because I have MS. I've had MS for close to 20 years. I was diagnosed in 2003, and I like to look at it as a minor setback. And in order for me to overcome the challenges that are a part of MS, I have to remain hopeful because I'm currently not walking and I expect to be walking again. So I have to remain hopeful. I also need the strength to carry on with my day-to-day activities. And resilience is what happens when you're able to overcome all the obstacles that are part of MS.
Wow. And you are so incredibly inspiring, Terry. You really are. You, not just to me, but just to so many. And the fact that you just said, I'm not walking right now, but your hope is that you will be.
Yep, absolutely. And then I'm doing everything I can to make that happen.
And we are praying for you and rooting for you as well. Just thank you so much for sharing that part of your journey.
I do hope that my chapter not only inspires but encourages others who have autoimmune diseases. And the one thing that they have in common is they can be very challenging. And a lot of times people don't show visible signs, but they're hurting inside and they suffer from a lot of pain. And for me, it really affected my confidence because it changed my life. I lost the ability to do a lot of things that I used to like, and I had to adjust which with every episode. It is a progressive disease. I did not know a lot about it, so I had to educate myself. And when things would happen, I would, like I said, have to adjust as well as my family. And a lot of times, people with autoimmune diseases, they will hide how they're feeling or what is what they're dealing with physically and emotionally. So hopefully, when people do read my chapter, they'll be able to share what they're experiencing and use what I've experienced as an example. They can come overcome those obstacles too.
So this is even more impactful because you're not hiding it.
One of the reasons why I'm not hiding it is because my MS now is visible. For the first few years, I was walking and doing everything normally. But because of the progression, now I am immobile and I'm no longer able to walk, and I am in a wheelchair a lot. Automatically, people will ask what happened, or they may not. But the fact is, they see that I'm not walking, so something is wrong. So that is why I therapeutically wrote this chapter so that people can relate.
What motivates you to keep going, to hold on to hope?
Oh, my faith in God, my family, my friends, and I have to give a shout out to my husband because I don't know where I would be without him. He's
Gee,
been very supportive, and oftentimes I think his faith is even stronger than mine because there are days when I want to give up, but he'll say something that's very encouraging. He'll just tell me to come on, get up, we gotta go. And with that, I get up and go. But it's a number of things, but most importantly, through this journey, I have gotten stronger. My relationship has grown stronger because I need a support system. And
yeah.
with the help of my parents who groomed me and introduced me to the Lord,
Yes.
that's my turn to.
And how about the Lord gave you this incredible gift and a husband?
he re-entered my life because we were friends first and we lost contact, but he re-entered my life and I just let go, let God, and he put us all together.
I think as we're exploring your chapter right now, telling God yes through deep loss, but also this great gain, I think you're exemplifying that had you not had this relationship with God, maybe things would be different right now. So even though you didn't know, I didn't know, a lot of the other authors didn't know about the things that they would be going through, God
Mm,
knew. And he knew enough to make sure he put everything in place, just like you said, to not make it easy. He didn't say this life would be easy. He just said with him, it would
absolutely.
be possible.
Yeah. And one of my daily prayers is for him to lead, guide, and protect me. And I know that through this journey, that is absolutely what he has done and he continues to do. And I just have to stay faithful. I believe that this is a test. It's a hard one, but I'm ready to overcome it and I'm waiting to overcome it.
When I'm waiting right along with you, I do want to ask you in this journey, did you ever consider or did you ever tell God no?
I can't say that I've ever told him no. There has been times when I want to just give up. As they say, the God in me, I just can't
Yeah.
because I love life too much. And I love God and I love my family.
Yeah.
And I know if I were to give up, I would disappoint myself. God put was firstly in my family and my friends too, because I think they look at me in a different way. Just how I'm handling this whole disease and the changes that is brought into my life.
Hmm.
It's supposed to happen, Mickey.
We prayed for God to have his way, and people need to be able to see what's real. And a lot of times when we are emotional, people aren't around. There aren't cameras, but people need to know that, yeah, Kathy said it in her interview. She was balled up in a fetal position on the floor. Yeah, I was too with
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So it's not easy. What we're trying to say to people is with God, like we can do it. And I think
definitely.
that's what you represent for so many. And so I appreciate your vulnerability, your strength, and your resilience and
Yeah.
your faith to hold on to hope. Any last minute words of encouragement for anybody out there that may be going through MS?
Yeah, the most important thing is for whomever has MS or knows anyone who has MS, just stay moving, keep it moving. Don't give up at all. You have to keep moving and stay faithful and hopeful.
Wow, this is amazing. I so appreciate you. Guys, you have to tune in to not just Terri, but all of the women to hear their stories. So thank you, Terri. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for tuning in, for listening. Bye.
Coaching the whole person and going higher together with life coach and minister Michelle.